Let's talk about America's military power, specifically its naval power. People don't understand just how powerful the U.S. Navy really is and what it means for the country's defense. The United States has the largest and most technically advanced Navy in the world. In fact, the U.S. Navy is so big that if you were to add up the navies of the next 10 countries with the largest navies, they still wouldn't equal the size of the United States Navy. The U.S. Navy consists of over 350 ships and submarines and more than 325,000 active personnel. This includes over 130,000 sailors, 48,000 Marines, 9,000 Coast Guardsmen, and 6,500 active duty special warfare troops. It also includes an additional 300,000 reservists. In terms of firepower, the U.S. Navy has more than 60% of all the firepower of all the navies in the world combined. Now that's a lot of firepower. But quantity isn't everything. So let's take a look at some of the quality of the U.S. Navy. The newest and most advanced aircraft carrier in the U.S. Navy is the USS Gerald R. Ford. This supercarrier is 1106 feet long, has a displacement of over 100,000 tons, and can carry more than 75 aircraft. These aircraft can include F-35Cs, FA-18 Super Hornets, AA-18G Growlers, and C-2 Greyhound. And no, there are no plans to equip the Ford-class carriers with the F-35Bs. Instead, the Marine Corps will be getting their own fleet of 35 BS to operate off their new class of large, amphibious assault ships called the America class. The United States also operates 68 destroyers and 63 cruisers. These ships have a variety of offensive and defensive weapons, including Tomahawk missiles, Standard missiles, Harpoon missiles, Sidewinders, and more. They also have the latest in radar and sensor technology to detect and track enemy ships and aircraft. But what about submarines? After all, a modern Navy needs a strong submarine force to project power from the depths of the ocean. Well, the U.S. Navy has 72 submarines, including 14 Ohio-class ballistic missile submarines, which are the largest submarines in the world and can carry up to 200 nuclear warheads. They also have 10 Virginia-class fast attack submarines, which are being built to operate in the littorals. These are the areas close to land where most of the fighting will occur in a near-peer conflict. And these submarines can operate at very shallow depths, making them very difficult to detect and track. Now, what about the smaller, stealthier submarines? You know, those that can fit in the palm of your hand? Well, the U.S. Navy has been testing out a new type of unmanned underwater vehicle, or UUV for short. This little guy is called the Black Shadow, and it's about the size of a small boat. But once deployed, it can swim around underwater for weeks at a time, carrying out missions without any human operators on board. So we can see that the U.S. Navy is truly a force to be reckoned with. But what makes it so powerful? What is it about this Navy that makes it the best in the world? Well, it comes down to a few key factors. First, the U.S. Navy is the most funded Navy in the world. It receives more funding than the next 10 navies combined. This allows it to have the latest and greatest technology and equipment. Second, the U.S. Navy is the most experienced Navy in the world. Its sailors and officers have more experience and training than those of other navies. They've been in more combat operations than any other Navy, and they've learned from the best. Third, the U.S. Navy is the most global Navy in the world. It has bases and ships all over the world, which allows it to project power anywhere it needs to. This also allows it to respond quickly to crises and disasters anywhere in the world. In conclusion, the U.S. Navy is the most powerful Navy in the world because of its size, its firepower, its technology, its experience, and its global reach. There is no Navy that can match the power of the U.S. Navy. Now, if you want to learn more about the U.S. military, check out the National Interest section on our website. We have a ton of articles and videos about the U.S. military. including videos about the Air Force, Army, and Marines. Thank you for watching this video. And if you liked it, please hit the like button below and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Also be sure to check out our other social media channels for more great content. Have a great day.